As we move through life, there are moments we need to pause and truly reflect. At Elderly Wisdom Path, we share stories and insights about aging, care, and the quiet truths that shape our final years. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're returning, we're honored to have you back. Consider subscribing to our channel and giving this video a like, so you'll be notified when we release more heartfelt reflections like this one. Has someone you love started showing subtle but concerning changes over the past year? Many people assume that death and old age happen suddenly, but the truth is that the body often sends quiet warnings, sometimes months or even a year before life reaches its final stage. The problem is, most people miss these signs because they seem small at first. It's only later, looking back, that families realize the clues were there all along. But by then, it's often too late to prepare, too late to make those last memories count. In this video, we're going to talk about 5 key signs that often appear in the year before an elderly person passes away. Some of them might be things you've noticed but brushed off as just aging. Others may seem minor, but actually signal the body's gradual decline. Recognizing these signs early gives you the opportunity to provide better care, cherish meaningful moments, and most importantly, ensure that your loved one's final stage of life is filled with comfort, dignity, and peace. Let's begin. Sign number 1. Significant weight loss. One of the earliest and most telling signs is unintentional weight loss. It might begin subtly, a belt that suddenly needs tightening, clothes that appear looser, or an appetite that quietly fades. Many families dismiss this as a normal part of aging, but losing weight without trying is rarely a good sign. It often indicates that the body is no longer absorbing nutrients efficiently. Muscle mass decreases, and essential systems begin to slow down. This muscle loss doesn't just affect strength, it increases the risk of falls, weakens the immune system, and leaves the person vulnerable to infections. Changes in appetite are also common. Food loses its flavor, meals are skipped, and portions shrink. These aren't just preferences, they're physical signs that the body is preparing to shut down. Underlying health conditions such as heart failure, kidney disease, or depression can also cause weight loss. Even when families offer favorite meals or protein drinks, the weight may continue to drop. In such cases, forcing food may not help. Instead, focusing on comfort, hydration, and easy-to-digest foods can do more to support quality of life. Sign number 2. Extreme fatigue and weakness. Another common sign is deep, persistent fatigue that doesn't go away with rest. It's not just feeling tired after a long day. It's exhaustion that makes getting out of bed or walking across the room a struggle. Activities that once felt routine become overwhelming. The body begins conserving energy, and as organs slow down, muscles receive less oxygen. This leads to physical weakness, longer naps, and shorter waking periods. Some elderly individuals may suddenly seem fine one moment, then completely drained the next. This fatigue often affects emotions, too. A once independent person may feel frustrated or embarrassed that they can't do what they used to. They may withdraw from social interactions, not because they don't care, but because they don't have the energy. It's important not to push them beyond their limits. Respecting their need for rest and offering presence over pressure helps preserve dignity in these final months. Sign number 3. Cognitive confusion or withdrawal. In the final stages of life, cognitive and emotional changes become more pronounced. A person who was once sharp may begin forgetting names, repeating themselves, or getting confused in familiar places. These aren't just age-related lapses. As oxygen supply to the brain diminishes, cognitive function declines. You might notice mood changes, irritability, detachment, or even calmness that feels out of character. Emotional withdrawal is common. The person may speak less, retreat into silence, or avoid social interaction. Conversations become exhausting, and overstimulating environments may feel overwhelming. Though they may seem distant, your gentle presence still matters. Speaking softly, sitting quietly, or simply holding a hand can communicate more than words. Sign number 4. Frequent infections and slow healing. The immune system weakens noticeably in the final year of life. Your loved one may begin catching colds more often, taking longer to heal from minor wounds, or needing repeated treatments for infections like UTIs or pneumonia. Cuts take longer to close, bruises linger. Antibiotics don't work as quickly. The body's ability to repair and defend itself fades. Sometimes infections don't even show typical signs. Instead of a fever, confusion or fatigue may be the first clue. This is especially common in the elderly. As circulation and organ function decline, the body simply stops responding the way it once did. Comfort measures, hydration, skin care, and minimizing stress can do more good than repeated medications. It becomes less about curing and more about caring. Sign number 5. Changes in breathing and circulation. As the final stage approaches, you may notice changes in breathing, slower or shallower breaths, unexpected pauses, or irregular patterns. Some people experience Cheyne-Stokes respiration, deep, rapid breaths followed by long pauses. Circulation changes too. Hands, feet, nose, and ears may grow cold. Skin can appear pale, bluish, or mottled. These signs reflect the heart's weakening effort to pump blood and deliver oxygen. Even small movements might cause shortness of breath. Lying flat becomes uncomfortable, and they may prefer sleeping upright. A persistent cough or gurgling breath may indicate fluid in the lungs. Though these symptoms can be frightening, they often mean the body is transitioning naturally. Focus on comfort. Cool air, sips of water, a peaceful environment can offer real relief. Final thoughts. These 5 signs, significant weight loss, extreme fatigue, cognitive confusion, frequent infections, and changes in breathing and circulation, are the body's way of gently preparing for its final goodbye. They may not happen all at once, and they may not be easy to accept, but by noticing them early, you can provide comfort and support during a sacred, vulnerable chapter of life. Rather than trying to reverse what's coming, focus on making each remaining moment meaningful. Sit beside them, listen to their stories, let them know they're loved, not for what they can do, but simply for who they are. Thank you for staying with us until the end of this video. At Elderly Wisdom Path, we believe that every life holds beauty, even in its final season. We hope you'll return because more meaningful stories await. Don't forget to subscribe and enable notifications so you don't miss what's to come. Because in the end, presence is the most powerful medicine of all.